I don't usually get this nervous, but... Oh, I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but...
Now it's personal.
Story time? Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
I need a topic. I can't just spit out stories on command.
I gave you a topic. Dark and personal.
All right. Let me think. Okay. I'm gonna share something really dark.
Oh,
It's about my hair.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned an old man. Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain, and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the...
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me, to remember them by. Because, chances are, we'll never...
Not necessary.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself... Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them. The more and every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time. I don't usually get this nervous, but... Oh...
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but...
Now it's personal.
Here to make amends for your terrible story?
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, so, there you have it.
I feel like there's more to this story. It's Probably not a coincidence then, that Renoir...
You noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was...
You fought?
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal, don't we?
Deep.
That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it. I don't usually get this nervous, but...
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but...
Now it's personal. You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess... Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
What does that mean?
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Friend's not the word I choose.
Life is easier when you think of death as a friend.
Is it? Or are you just dressing it up to manage your fear?
Does it matter? How you view things is up to you. Life continues either way.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
I am indeed very wise. I'm about 3 times your age, so I'm pretty much 3 times as wise.
Yes. You must have many pearls to offer.
Sadly, no pearls. All I can offer is another story.
I'm all ears. I don't usually get this nervous, but...
Yeah, I can see.
It's...
Now it's personal.
Hmm.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them And 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still Neither of us were perfect. But we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage. But not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together. It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky. I don't usually get this nerve.
Yeah, I can...
It's...
Now it's personal. I'm going for a swim with Esquier. Care to join?
Did Esquier put you up to this?
Whatever do you mean?
Esquier's been nagging me incessantly about swimming lessons.
He did say you're a terrible swimmer.
Esquier...
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim. That way, you can save me if I fall into the water.
You can save yourself.
What happened to teamwork? What if I'm injured or unconscious?
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific. I guess it...
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay. For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have...
Oh, I can help you with that. I had an aversion to mushrooms, but I got over it.
Oh. Do share your secrets, then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Esquier fed me so many mushrooms. I mean, I died the first few times, but now I'm immune.
This is your idea of an
I was also the swim captain at school.
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100...
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help. It's about control. We need to help you feel in control of the situation. Give you time and space to react.
All right, then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain.
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deep until we get to the trees on the island there.
Did it. I can't believe that.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time.
So you admit it was inspirational?
sera ravi, les toits se renoient, gris fera, clair obscur troublera, tu trouveras
I don't usually get...
Yeah, I can...
It's...
Now it's personal. You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer?
What?
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail, and after his death, being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing you...
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. But if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes, the emptiness inside his jacket. You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks. I was alive. And I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant. That I had lost the child.
CL.
I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back, but she would have been 6.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've, had, not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of problems.
So,
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
it is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean...
Yes.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power to remake our world. She's a paintress, but also,
Yeah. She...
why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use...
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
I feel like we already established that. And as a gesture of good faith, I'll...
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power.
Yeah.
I've been wondering, why stay on the continent alone? Why not?
I did. I went back. Helped with the rebuild. After the fracture, we didn't have anything.
Things must have been chaotic then.
Nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost missed those times. You know, the dome shield. Father and I.
Oh, why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones. Like my mother.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People... Guess I'm hard to trust.
Perhaps.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, I was betrayed. Kind of killed my interest in returning home. What about you?
I spent my whole life studying the paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things I miss.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really miss of viennoiserie.
Oh, good answer. What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
High praise.
It's strange.
Mael.
She has the power.
Yeah. Do you like dogs?
What?
Do you like dogs?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human.
I just have this feeling you're a dog person.
Well, you're right. I had a dog named Pat.
You named your dog Paw. That's like if my parents named me Foot.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Any other siblings?
Yeah, I had a brother too. Sol. He was the oldest, and everyone.
That sounds like my older sister. She was my father's favorite.
I'm shocked it wasn't you. Sol was a great older brother. That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal question.
It is. All right, we can talk about me again if you
How generous of you.
ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want.
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkeys?
Oh, come on.
It's strange.
Mael.
She has the power.
Yeah. My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
You're gonna burn out
Thanks for your
from one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn. It's like I pick up a puzzle and
And what's your current puzzle?
the talking neurons. The ones that seem to have personalities. I'm trying to make sense of the thing. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect it.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl?
Same, I guess.
Really? You don't strike me as...
So, you'd call yourself an obsessive warrior?
Come on. I just shared with you.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so... Sure.
For science.
Right.
It's strange.
Mael.
She has the...
Yeah. Working on the third. You planning to...
Well,
Do you always take such...
since I was 4.
Really?
That's what happens when you...
Still?
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6. And I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me up.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with...
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own. Look at you, getting me to...
Doesn't that feel nice? My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning...
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar?
Piano, mostly. But... a little... You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right? Of course. Maybe we could play...
Maybe we can. It's straight.
My L.
She has the...
Yeah.
You said you traveled with other expeditions.
Yeah. Some.
Did you ever travel with the 46?
46.
Oh, nothing.
Must be serious. You're usually more eloquent than this.
Am I now?
Sorry,
My parent...
they were Expedition 40. I didn't travel with them, but I have come across their...
You have?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can show you,
really?
but don't expect... Come on, it's not far. Especially now that Askia can fly.
No. No, we can't afford...
Well, if you change your mind, we can go anytime. It's not far. On the...
Thank you.
Nice hair.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe there's another world out there. Oh, well,
I'm sorry. I didn't...
don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you?
I love my family, but they're all gone. In one way or another. And I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Maya.
This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time.
Son, here I come. Hang on tight. Hang on tight. I'm the fastest ball. Acceleration! Son, here I come.
The 46 are nearby.
Here?
Yeah, but getting to them might be tricky.
When is it not?
Are they?
My parents? No. It's Amelie and Christoph. They used to come by our house for dinner.
I'm sorry.
They were good people. Their journal must be around here.
Watch out, Mael.
Take down the shields.
Sweet taste of battle. Let's carve a path. Break.
Okay. Augusta. Take down their shields.
Sweet taste of battle. Ready to strike.
Harry.
A proper challenge.
Finesse and grace.
Your turn to dance.
Let's spill some ink. Take down their shields. Let's dance. Take down their shields.
Your turn to shine. Manage. Watch out, my ally.
Blade cut through the blades. Let's dance.
Bitter dregs.
Incoming!
I'm ready. Come
end.
Ready to strike.
Break.
On guard!
Proper challenge. Feel energized.
Let's spill some ink. This will hurt.
Incoming.
Sweet taste of burnt.
Let's dance.
You're outmatched. Here we go. Get ready. Careful now.
I'm ready. This will hurt.
Let's carve a path.
Witness your end.
Blades sharpened. This will hurt.
My turn.
On me.
Incoming! My turn. Here we go. Time to bleed.
On me.
It likes you. A bit of violence, yes?
I can do it.
That's better.
Okay.
Sweet taste of battle.
And yeah.
Watch out, Mael. Get ready. You're outmatched. Here we go. Sweet taste of battle.
Let's spill some ink. On me. This will hurt.
A proper challenge. witness your end.
Let's dance. Ready to parry.